Greetings, and once again welcome back to the Insanity. Last time we left off, we started working on this beautiful little, well, not so little, but very beautiful seaweed area, because we went back to basics. So this is just a sort of passive form of income, so to say. It produces a bunch of resources that we are currently lacking. Most importantly, the tar at the moment, because coke seems to have maybe catched up. We are missing a bit of coal, but we are not missing any coke at the moment. But that might change. So we didn't completely finish that in the last episode, and yeah, it's a bit nutty for sure, but I mean it's free resources, so don't blame me. But while we have been focusing on that, we have some other problems to deal with. Come on, robots, do you have to give me items? Of course you do, because I have requested them. Helpful, thank you. So, first of all, that's not where I want to go. Let's see, I would like to go up here. We have a couple of issues to fix, so we will just be leaving this, what's it called again? The seaweed area for now. And move on to fixing a couple of issues and hopefully getting the rest of our factory up and running. We will find another way as well to provide some tar. Honestly, I don't know which way is the best way. So that's like why I'm giving myself a couple of options. But I have realized that some of the ways are definitely bad. And here you can see a little problem, because here we have iron plates and glass on the same belt, and that's bad, because what we would like to have here is, I'm not sure honestly. I think we need the glass and only the glass. So in order to fix that, we can use a little handy tool, namely an underground belt. Let's see, how can I fix that? Beautiful, isn't it? So let's see if we have any iron on this belt. We do not, it seems. What we are missing at the moment is the titanium. Okay, very well. So I'm glad we caught this problem. Now off to the next step. As you might have noticed, we are missing a bunch of iron plates in LTN. Namely, only 1.1k at the moment, but still. I thought it was more really. But it just so happens that we have an old power production area. And I barely even recognize myself here anymore. Let's see. Here it is. We have just a little bit, not that much, but I mean just a little bit of iron here, which we will just deliver to LTN. And I will just do that manually, because even though I do have a belt going here, that belt has a lot of stuff in it. So thank you, iron plates. I hope you will do something useful in LTN. And also, as you maybe saw, we also have a bit of stone, gravel and iron oxide. So we will also be providing that to LTN. If I can just avoid these robots. Because they want to grab it because they're in my trash lots. But I'm just putting them in my trash lots because I'm cheating. See, nothing to pick up here, dear robots. But trains, plenty of things for you. So I'm hoping that this will be put to some good use. Like, for example, simple circuits, apparently. Thank you. Where's my train? Why did I park it that far away? It's dangerous to walk across an intersection. So next stop will be the stone area, where I have been informed that I have made things in a not optimal way, so to say. Which was a very helpful comment. I didn't think about that when I set it up, because we are making iron sticks to sand and sand to rich dust, and this makes no sense. So the iron sticks that are coming here, they go onto this belt, where some of them become rich dust, some of them become sand, and this sand is then split between the rich dusts and the quartz ore. And this should obviously, more or less, go directly to the quartz ore. Because it's if we put it to the rich dust, we could just like use the iron sticks directly for the rich dusts. So thank you very much for that comment. While I am here, I will set up something else. Namely some raw coal. Not from Gaia. From biomass. Because we have a shit ton of biomass. And there's nothing wrong with that. And for this I will want a couple of inserters. More than one. And they will be enabled if and only if biomass exceeds 11,000. You might wonder, why 11,000? Why not 10,000? But that's because this one is active if we have more than 10,000 biomass. And biomass is used as fuel here. And it has been suggested to me that I should just request some limestone in other parts of my factory. But we don't have any trains to transport items in the depot. And transporting something that is easily reproducible on site is not very helpful. So I will not be doing that. So in theory I could just turn all the limestone to ash, but I might want to pick some up and so on later, so that's why I'm leaving it there. Some of it at least. Now the next problem. This tailings is being requested into here. And this tailings here is at the moment full, very full. Which means that we are not washing anything. So we essentially need to deal with these tailings, essentially. And it goes against a little bit of my principles. But in order to just do something with it, I actually think that I will be wasting it, burning it, voiding it. Although I could set up a requester or like one of those multitasking train stations that both requests and provides. And while I might do that later, I will not do that at the moment. Because I'm thinking or hoping that this should not happen too often. So that's why I will enable this pump if and only if tailings is more than 27,000, which corresponds to 90% of this tank. And I'm out of power poles. That's bad. Thank you. At least now this problem of the borax not getting washed is solved, and that's kind of what I wanted to solve, so that's great. Nice also to see that the other things are working. Next stop will be to get some more tin ore, tin plates apparently. Close casting area. Because I have thought and thought and thought about what is the best way to get tar. And I have concluded that one of the best ways is to use stone. Which is why I will be setting up some stone. While I'm here, I will also be making some manual deliveries of other things. Let's see, where am I? Yes, that's where I would like to go, thank you. Or rather, even over here actually. In the southern part of... no, wait. I do also need to grab some stone. And in order to get some stone, I need to be at the top. Oh, hello. I will be stealing some stone from you. Perfect. Ah, was a bad idea to drive into here. Now then, soil extractors. I originally planned to make 6 of them, and you know what? We are going to need a bunch of inserters and stuff either way. So let's see if we have some basic circuit boards, simple circuit boards. I honestly still don't know why it's called simple and not basic, because it's called basic in every other mod pack that has multiple circuit boards, like for example Bob's mods. But in Pianodon it's called simple. Well, I guess maybe he just wanted to be different. I don't know. I'm going to take these. Thank you very much. That's much better. Now I can even have my 6th soil extractor. And a bunch of inserters. Thank you for having circuit boards there for once. I like that very much. Now if only I had some electric poles. How about we just make a pit stop to get some wood? And then how about we... Yeah, I would like to re-enable this request. I think I will only be moving inside everything, so let's re-enable our personal logistics. And now I will probably, yeah, of course, now I'm driving outside. Very well. Hello, train. Please don't be in the way. So, let's see. Soil extractors. Offshore pump, because I happily have a little pool over here. So nice. Ugh. Pipes. Alright, and then I do need the power on the other side, because this is where the washers will go as well. Stone, yes please. Somewhere over there maybe. One over there, and one over there. Or maybe even like that. I'm not sure if these will be efficient enough. I guess there's only one way to find out. I think we do have some tailings already up here, but we do need to have a sinkhole with an overflow valve. Just to make sure that we don't get stuck because of the tailings. And I believe I said something about pipes earlier. Can't exactly remember what I said, but something pipes essentially. And it seems like we have fuel rod here. This seems like a quite fancy thing. Fuel rod MK4. The orange one. What can you be used for? Okay, so you can be used for combustion mixture 900 degrees. That's not something we would like to use it for at the moment, the first thing we do. And besides, we can't even use it for that yet, because we don't have the research for it. So we'll just leave it there for now. Thank you. Item. Oh, of course. Sorry. Ah, that's problematic. This one does not reach. And if I plug it in like this, it will not get any water unless I do something like that. Cool. Okay, I don't have the... No inserters, of course. Or rather, no underground pipes. So I guess I'll just continue then with the long inserters. Something belts. Will this work? Or should I yeah, I probably should. Why not? Okay, where do we have you? Where are you? You are over here. Ugh, of course you are. So why then did I move things in this direction? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna need more belts. Just a feeling. Perfect. And it just so happens that I have some extra stone, so here, thank you. Please have some stone. So this will be producing tar. And deliver that to LTN, which is pretty darn fantastic, if you ask me. So let's cross off some items in our to-do list. Right, there is one more thing in this stone block that we need to fix. And that's this poor Roboport. That doesn't have any power. Okay, where should I put you? Somewhere over there. Awesome, perfect. Thank you. And let's see, I don't think that you are using gravel anymore, sort of. So gravel you may go into... I don't have a middle storage gravel warehouse, so I'll just put it into there and then we'll see what happens with it, I guess. And the same goes for iron oxide. And if you're wondering why I'm walking slowly, it's because I'm running out of mixlit plates, tiles, whatever. Cool, thank you. I hope that helps speed things along. Although with... yeah, no, it's emptying. It's definitely emptying. Good. Right, so let's call our train. And then decide where we should go next. I think we should go and make some manual deliveries before we fix a couple of other things. So first, please take me to the AUG production. Then take me to advanced casting, which is just right opposite it. And then please take me to the tar drilling, where we will also be fixing a couple of things and making some changes. Can't really promise that it's fixes, it's more like potential fixes. It's changes, it's experiments maybe. So I was hoping to find some... Oh, of course, now I have some iron oxide that I don't know what to do with. I was hoping to find some bones here. I guess we can just do like this. But I'm guessing that we, as usual, have a problem with the cages. And we do this time as well. But this time I think it's mostly that the production of cages is slow. And even more importantly, that these AUG paddocks are really slow. Which reminds me. That we have some Ulrics over here. Oh, and some cages actually. I would very much like to use those cages. Oh, hello robots. Yes, medium electric poles, finally. The robots coming in from everywhere, it seems. Almost. Okay, so do I dare wish that we have just like a few... Oh, bloody hell. That's why I couldn't find any bones, of course. The bones are going to the production of improved fungal substrate, which kind of makes sense, but we need some bones for reasons that I will show you as soon as I was about to say go into my train, but then I realized that I don't need to go into my train. Even though it might have been safer to protect from the other trains. Because we need just to have some lard that we can get from this. Because we need some more advanced casting. And then we hope that we will deliver some advanced casting to the iron smelting, which should give us some more things. But I'm guessing that we will just go to the tar production area first, while we are waiting for the advanced casting. So if we just take a look at some options for how to make tar, we can see that we do still have this, we actually added this process after we added the drilling fluid type 2. Okay, so it's actually only 3 times more. But the thing is that small parts are quite expensive, even though drill heads are also expensive. But the thing about small parts is that I'm really not sure if we go plus on this process. Well, not by much anyway, and especially considering that we make all these iron sticks into sand, which is also not very cheap process, I would say. So let's stop requesting iron sticks here. And my inventory is full. Of course it is. Of course it is. Let's see, where can I put these iron oxide to good use? I wanted to just use them earlier, but I'm guessing that I'm pretty close to the stone area, so let's just put them to some good use there. So here they will become... Oh dear, what's this? Here they will become iron sticks, which will become other useful things. So why is this... Ah, okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. But only to... is this only going to... No, it's not only going to that. It's also going to this, but we have so much sanding coming from over here and so many from other places, so... dear. I think we just should make a couple of more yaw crushers here. Even though I'm kinda guessing that this will run out eventually. But yeah, if we do like this, then some of this gravel will also go into sand, which will become quartz, which is nice. There you go. Oh, of course, you maybe also would like them to be output there as well. Sure thing, we can fix that. And how about we use both of these sides of the belt? Thank you very much. Speaking of both sides of the belt, mumble mumble. Thank you. Where's my... Oh, never mind, I walked. God damn it. Ah. This is why you should look both directions before you... Or rather, this is why you shouldn't walk in the first place, to be honest. Ah. Well, at least these days Factorio is helpful in showing you where exactly you died. So that's something. And let's hope that we don't die again. Okay, maybe I should have taken the train. Oh damn, it's even further down. Okay, just to prevent us from dying again. Hello, train. Please come and pick me up. Is it okay to just drive over your body? Well, I guess so. That makes perfect sense, or not. Yay, we even managed to do it without deconstructing anything else. Okay, where were we? Right, we should go back to the advanced casting area. Can even go from this direction. And look, we have some advanced casting. Isn't that just fantastic? It's actually even still producing, which is really cool. And this is a dead end. How about we just fix that? Yes, yes, I know what you're thinking. Mumble, mumble, robots. So, please, advanced casting, be put to some good use. How are we doing with the... Oh my, we have quite a bit of molten steel actually. We even have molten iron at the moment. So these will be put to good use directly. That's very good. Oh, right, and the small parts that I have on me, I would like to deliver them to somewhere. Sorry for all the manual tasks, but this is sort of just to bootstrap production of some things again. Hello, small parts, please enjoy yourselves. And please, for crying out loud, don't go there. So I will not be deconstructing this right now, because I would like to just make sure that this works better. And it might be good to just have a backup in case the drilling fluid type 2 runs out for whatever reason, I don't know. So, things delivered. Now let's fix another little problem, because problems never run out, do they? Well, this is not so much as a problem, and I'm not entirely sure about this, but I would still like to experiment with it. So we are going to disable the tar quenching to iron and copper, with the reasoning that it's a lot of tar for not a lot of resources, essentially. So using this, maybe it will be put to some better use. Hopefully. Because we are getting iron and copper ore from other places as well. And let's do something using the robots. Let's see. Where do we have that production? Here it is. We are missing a couple of belts there. Thank you very much. And just to check, how much do we have? 1.9k. Okay, that's not bad. This is requesting 4,000 though, that's quite a lot. I actually think that I will be changing that slightly. And then we will do new things, finally. Hello there. How about you just multiply by minus 2000 and then... Yeah, let's actually just leave it at that. I'm guessing 2000 crushed quartz should be quite enough as well. Or, well, it's already 4000 in there, so let's keep it that way. 4000 quartz, crushed quartz, thank you. So, now it's time to fetch our car, probably, actually. Maybe we should look into making a couple of more locomotives as well, but I can craft the locomotives for now, and then later we will see if we can find any cargo wagons or titanium for the cargo wagons. Now it is definitely getting trickier and trickier driving around in this car. I will try to be careful, not hit any poles, not hit any radars, no machines, no nothing. Hopefully. So far so good, not getting crashed. Ah! See? I managed. I'm probably quite as surprised as you are. So I would like to have a couple of steel chests here. Because I would like to... Right, that's already disabled because we died earlier. I was actually hoping there would be more. But there isn't. Huh. Oh well. Now let's see if we can get out of this mess. The thing is that I have already decided where we should put up this production. So we will be making a city block for... Why did I even leave my items? I could keep my items, damn it. We will make a city block for Ulrics. And it will be quite close to the existing AUG block. Namely here. I just hope I have enough landfill for at least most of this. I know I will not have enough for all of it. 31k, okay, it should be about half. Let's see if we can have some pools as well. Nice little pool. What's this, by the way? Small oil patch. Interesting. I might want to look into a bit more making use of these resources. I know that some of the big things like big titanium mine or big quartz mine, I just don't have the right machine to make use of them yet. But I think I might have something for a small oil patch. Perfect. Maybe we have enough. We do. Let's continue filling up some things here then. We had enough even for that. Now I'm shocked. Okay. Let's see. Can you please just come? What? Okay. I guess it kind of makes sense. Green science is missing titanium. Please just go to where I have my stuff. Where do I have my stuff? I have my stuff over here. No! Darn it. Wrong things. Not too bad. Already almost 2000 landfill. No. Darn it. So, Ulrics. I think the setup here will be quite similar to the Oaks. And we will be using the Ulric food because a long while ago we created a lot of Ulric food, essentially. So I think we have around 6000 Ulric food ready to be used. Okay, so how about you make this an item requester, please? And then you may have an item provider. Where is my... Oh, right, there it is. And then you also may have some extra signals. Just to confuse the trains a bit less. And I wonder what these require. Of course they require titanium plates. I guess that means another visit to the center-ish area. And hoping that we haven't recently had a big titanium request. Speaking of requests, let's see what happens. What has happened recently. Do you have any titanium? You do, actually. I would like 200 of this titanium. Five Ulric corals, that's a start at least, and then 2 cargo wagons. What is it that I am missing? Iron. Sure. Let's go visit the iron casting then. How are we doing with roboports? We have 10 roboports, that's good. We already have 24 medium electric poles, that's actually not too bad. Hello! Thank you! I'm getting quite sick of this. How about we just increase this limit to 1500? Oh, and pipes. Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. Perfect. Now I guess we're ready to move on. So where is everything, so to say? And by the way, let's see, titanium ore seems to be about once every 7 or 14 minutes or something. So it's fairly often. Let's hope that keeps up. Roboports. And once again, I didn't bring the car to set up the roboports. It's much easier to start with the roboports when setting up a new area. Because afterwards you might just have a bunch of machines where you would like to have a roboport. Which leads to you having to place multiple roboports, which is not too expensive, I guess, but it just doesn't feel right. Will this be in the middle of the rails? Possibly? Okay, let's wait with that area. And just connect these things. You may have electricity. You may have electricity. You may have electricity. And everyone may have electricity. Cool. Oh right, I have more locomotives. And cargo wagons. Let's see, depot, 1 wagon. And that applies for you as well. Let's see if we have any fuel for you. We actually do. Cool. So let's see what these can make. They can make a bit more manure. And if I remember correctly, this manure process is a bit better than the other one. So naturally we would like to use that as well. But I think that we're just going to start off with... Oh darn, that's a lot. We're going to start off with this caged Ulrics because that's way we can get more Ulrics. We should probably move this a bit further. Let's see. So naturally we should be requesting Ulric's food. And we should be requesting, well, it would be nice to centralize production of cages really. Because cages needs iron stick, titanium plates and solder. And there are a lot of cages, a lot of cages where we need places. But at the moment we just don't have that. But maybe then we can set it up here. I guess here is as good a place as any. So how about you make some iron sticks? Give us iron sticks! Lots of them. And some solders. Preferably. And titanium plates. And titanium plates are quite valuable. Let's see, what's the distribution here? 15 iron sticks? Jesus, okay, 5 titanium plates and 2 solders. But solders is usually not a problem at least. But naturally it's probably a problem right now. So let's see, Ulrics, item requester. And you would be Ulric's item provider. Come on. Thank you. And since the trains will be coming that way, I should be parking over here. So you have iron sticks, you have solar, and you have cages. No, you produce cages. You have titanium plates, maybe. Yes, that's what you have. And yeah, something like that. So you just go over here somewhere-ish. And just start producing some cages, please. Something belts. And then we should sort of course, use a constant combinator here and start requesting some things. Cage. I would like to have 1,000 cages, I guess, maybe. Speaking of which, you should have a provide threshold of a bit less. Say like 300 or something. And please note that I remembered to connect everything. That doesn't happen every day. Cage, less than 0. Cage. Thank you, robots. Oh, and then these cages, of course. Or whatever may be on this belt, may enter this little place. And then, of course, we should have a filter inserter to move the cages from here to where they should be. Which will be further up. Ah. Something like that, maybe? And some of the... Oh, come on! Robots taking my things. Very well. I guess we'll just have to be patient. And water barrel, of course. Okay, fine. Here I have some. And these will be producing cages. Or rather caged Ulrics. Which should be processed, I guess. Over here, maybe. And then we can have some inputs over here. And then we do need not a foundry, but factory. Automated factory. To get some water into the whole thing. Okay. And you also need cages and Ulric foods. So cages may come over here, I guess. Have you... Can you just please give me my Ulric corals with my Ulrics? Damn it. Until then, I'm guessing I'm just have to live with these old, so to say. Well, with these more inefficient. Why are you... Oh, item request slot, of course. I told you to do that. So water barrels. I'm thinking we can have that somewhere. Preferably somewhat close to... Oh, come on, how many different water barrels do we have? Regular water, please. It makes sense to set this up quite close to the water source, even though transporting water is actually not very difficult, so actually, how about we just move this a bit? To somewhere over here. Because then we don't need to have that many barrels in rotation. Hopefully. Empty barrel goes to the right. Fill water barrel. So nice to know that you have enough pipes and things. Okay, and then I'm going to need some barrels. Oh, come on. I guess it might be time to just mark one of these rows or two as red. Then eventually we will have one day read all of these. Pregnant V2O5 acid solution. I don't even want to know. There we go. Nice and beautiful. Cool, now we are just waiting for the cages. And for some more Ulrics to hopefully appear. Ah, look at that. Just what I was hoping for. So cages, you probably need titanium, don't you? And iron sticks. And I can kinda understand why, actually. Because iron sticks, where it is produced, currently goes first and foremost to small parts, which might not be entirely ideal. So let's see if we can change that somehow. We can probably introduce a splitter or two. Even though it is looking better here at the moment, which means of course that I'm yanking everything that exists here while I can. So please just output iron sticks onto the right side, and then just use another splitter, sort of. Yeah, it sort of has to be like this. And then you don't have to insert splitters from here. Instead, what we can do is to just switch the sides of oh, come on. I knew that was going to happen. So we're just switching the sides of the copper and the iron sticks. And then it should kind of work. Famous last words. Are you missing? No, you are actually not missing advanced casting now. You are missing molten iron. I wish I could help you with that, but I can't at this particular moment. Where are you going? Green science item requester. How very nice. Speaking of green science, it's possible now actually that we maybe have some green science, because I see that we are no longer missing titanium for it. We are missing petri dishes, which is honestly not that much better. Nothing? Okay. I guess not. Oh right, we should also take a look at if we have possibly some titanium. And just steal that for a bit. Oh, and while I'm driving by, maybe? Am I driving by? Let's drive by. Here it is. This little place has played out its role, essentially, because these items are no longer going anywhere. Oh. So just by deconstructing this, we are freeing up, well, we're not really freeing up anything, but we will just make sure that eventually we will clean all this place up, because as you can see, even until here they haven't been used for anything, and the only thing the copper and iron is used for here is transport belts and small parts, which really don't belong here. And then the iron and copper ends, and the steel moves forward and just goes to being provided. Well, it used to be provided up here, but it's not provided there anymore, which reminds us that we can ask some robots to continue some deconstruction here. Oh, and those petri dishes look tasty. And if I remember correctly, I think it's called Petri dish. So sorry for mispronunciation. I'm Swedish. It's my job to mispronounce English words or something like that. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm afraid that nothing is really you're not going to get anymore. You have done your job, you have done an excellent job. I'm very proud of you. Why? Do you even need to request anything here? Ash? No. Wood? Apparently not. Bone meal? I don't think so. Halesia seeds? Nope. So, goodbye. And goodbye. And yeah, let's ask the robots to deconstruct you as well. I think no, or yeah, no. I want to have some fun myself. Or we can just reuse it for something else later. Okay, so where were we? Let's see if we can just make a short pit stop here. Just to grab some of these Petri dishes. Did I say it right? I don't know. I hope I did. Thank you, robots. Oh, come on. Darn it. So I will just be manually delivering some Petri dishes. What are you requesting? You are currently requesting copper. Okay, just checking. Hashtag YOLO, driving against the traffic. Okay, let's see if we have some iron sticks and some titanium. This should hopefully help things get started. So these cages, right, maybe we should add a couple of inserters this side. I have heard that that helps. You are mostly still missing simple circuit boards, tin cable, that should be quite easy to fix. Caged Ulrics, right. So how about we just use a little assembling machine at the moment to make Ulrics? Because I do need more of them. And when I don't, it's quite easy to just put them back in their cage. Which actually reminds me that I would like to have a wooden chest here. And then filter inserter to put the cages out. Cage. So that we reuse all the cages. And to make sure that we are using our cages before any other cages, I will do something. Like this. Output priority, nope. Input priority from the right. Have you started doing anything? No. Why is that? Because my robots are very unhelpful. Or maybe I'm just actually, yeah, I'm missing some fast inserters, of course. That's why you have been blinking for a while. Yay, we're getting cages. This is going to produce a lot of cages to fill this up. But I'm okay with that. For now, at least. And then, of course, we should also enlist the help of these, just to produce them faster. So you currently have 140 seconds divided by 1.625, that's 86 seconds. Not too bad, I would say. So this... Oh, damn. Okay, you already have some more cages there, so go ahead and just use them, will you? Oh, and you need... What happened with our water bottles? Empty barrel. Let's just give you some more. And then we need a couple of slaughterhouses, naturally, which requires stone bricks and small parts, but, well, basically stone bricks at this point. So I guess we'll just have to go and fix that. Stone bricks. I think I know a place. And I do. So now maybe we're getting some more logistics science packs. Because everything that's missing is poor alien sample, and that's just because it's slow to craft. Ah, look at this. We have more titanium plates. I'm going to just steal those. Did I want... I wanted stone bricks. That's interesting. That production seems to be going fairly slow. Now, if only we had a city block dedicated to stone, maybe we could produce some stone bricks over there. I think that sounds like an excellent idea. Yeah, we definitely have some stone bricks here. So how about we just make an advanced foundry? A little ugly hack, I know. But it's probably not the worst thing we have done. So you may be inserted if there is stone bricks less than 2,000 in this warehouse. So I think I needed maybe 100 of these. Let's grab 100. Slaughterhouse. Yeah, I need 100 of those. That's quite a lot. But luckily this is now automated, so I'm guessing that we'll just give it some time and get back to that later. Or somewhere, some other time, essentially. Now I'm curious to see if there is any science. And if there is, I'm probably going to make a manual delivery. At least if there's more than 20. More than 20 science and I will deliver. Although I need about 75 to finish this research. Whoa! 90 science packs. Where's my labs? $90 science pack, that means that we can finally finish the Yaedol's production science thing. That's good to see that science is getting better. Enjoy the sciences. And please bring me back to the Ulric's production. Are you already out of iron sticks? Damn. Here, have some more titanium. And some more iron sticks. Jesus. But we have 7 Ulrics. That's very nice. Some for you, some for you, and some for you, and one for you. And we have another 2. And we just got another one. Damn, this is nice. And this seems like a good place to finish this episode, so thank you very much for watching. We at least got the Ulrics started, and hopefully, famous last words, our factory is a bit back on track. I see actually that we don't have any tar that we are missing, so I would be a bit curious to see. Yeah, I mean, just in the past 15 minutes we have delivered more than 150k tar. So if we just take a look at the summary, we can see that over the past hour we have produced, or rather delivered, 500,000 tar, 300,000 coal gas, and lots of other things. So I think our factory is hopefully back on track. So thank you for watching and see you next time.